And another reason that I strongly recommend that you start with Gojones is that you can, get the whole Japanese reading, writing, pronunciation, and all the kanji, all the system ready. I can say something like this. If you already learn the Gojuons, you are already halfway there to learn all the Japanese. Okay? I'm not joking. This is true. So let me show you. So basically, the Japanese, if you write Japanese, if you like read Japanese, you will notice like Japanese is a little bit complex. It got like a three system going on here, and that is the Hiragana, Katakana, and Kanji system. So it's like three system going on. I write it down, and I'm going to make myself a little bit smaller. I'm going to crouch a little bit. So basically, it's let me move myself. To be honest, I think that's a little better. I'm going to move myself. Okay, I'm going to move to the center so you guys can see clearly. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. Okay, so basically, this is the first system called Hiragana. And I strongly recommend that you learn this system first, because while you learn Gojuons, the first thing that you learn, it will be written in Hiragana. Okay? Hiragana is native Japanese words. So for example, some thing that's specified in Japan, we're going to use Hiragana. And this, if you like a good big fan of say Japanese anime, and a lot of characters show up and they got some name, and the character's hair is like brown hair or like blonde or something like that. It's pretty Western, and that character name will be written in katakana. Okay, it will be written in name like this. So this is used for foreign words, and it's kind of like a pronunciation mimic of foreign pronunciation. Okay, let me just give you some example. Okay, but I don't want to scare you because it's like an intro section. I don't want to scare you all sort of Japanese. I don't want to show off. So I want to like smoothly like transition into the course. So for example, on television. Okay, in English we say television, but in Japanese they're using this to say telebi. Okay, so if in English we say door, and in Japanese they use the katakana to say doa, literally doa. So that's why Japanese pronunciation is a little bit weird, because they are not speaking English. They are using katakana. It's like a Japanese system that used for foreign words, and they are using that, and they are speaking perfectly in Japanese. So that's the reason why you think that there's some of the pronunciation is weird. And some people may argue that to learn Japanese will like reduce your English level, because they will give you a really weird accent in Japanese. But I personally find it so attractive and so funny. And the final part is called Kanji. Okay, it's Chinese character, really similar, and it's a traditional Chinese character. Sometimes it's a little bit like traditional Chinese character, but changed. Okay, so it's not 100% exactly the same. So a lot of Japanese try to like mimic. They can speak Chinese by using this like kanji to pure kanji to communicate, but in fact, it's still kind of Japanese. Okay, so they're like write like semi-Chinese, semi-Japanese characters, and they use that to just use pure kanji to communicate, and they're like a fake Chinese communication. Let's go back. So basically, hiragana, katakana, kanji, three like writing system, if you will, and these three amazing thing about the Gojuons is that the three system, the first two, hiragana and katakana, you're going to memorize all that just memorizing Gojuons. Okay, after memorizing all the characters, it's not technically it's not character, but yeah, just all these alphabets, if you will, in Gojuonzi, then you can read all the Hiragana, Katakana. That means all the pronunciation, whether it's Japanese or foreign, you can already read it. And what is more, remember there's like the last one called Kanji. Kanji here, the kan. Let me just, okay, this okay. This is like a flip. So this is kan and ji. While you are studying, I'm going to give you some of the hiragana, whether behind or above. This is like two ways of doing things. Okay, both are working in the everyday life. So I'm going to use hiragana to give you some hints of how to pronounce it. And it's like if you're interested in Chinese, I got another Chinese bootcamp. But if you learn or familiar with Chinese, this is like Chinese pinyin. So just give you how to pronounce. So that's very crucial. That's the reason why I said if you like get 100% Gojuonzi down, you can basically 50% already finish learning Japanese, because everything after that becomes so easy. Okay.